All right, moving on to our third key element is all about rib cage placement. And I promise you, this one is one of the more challenging ones. So don't worry if you're having a hard time with this one. It's amazing how quickly you go from, wow, that was really, hard to do to, I'll say, engage your, ribs in the right position, and boom, it just kicks in so quickly. So don't get frustrated. If you're having a hard time with this one, it comes really quickly. So how we're going to learn how to handle and manage our rib cage placement is I would like for you to start in your Pilates rest position. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go back to the beginning of the videos. I'm going to have them numbered, and I want you to start with Pilates rest position. So you're going to lay down, get into your position, and don't worry about any of the other elements. We're doing each one at a time. We're going to put them all together at the end. So what you're going to do is let your arms rest down by your side while you're in the Pilates rest position. And then I want you to very gently lift your arms up overhead. And I want you to pay attention, okay? Just as you're lifting your arms up, when your ribs start to raise a little bit. So if I were laying down here in my Pilates rest position with my arms at my side, I'm going to lift my arms up overhead. And what I'm paying attention to is when my ribs start to go from laying flat to where they start to elevate just a little bit, okay? So that's what I'm paying attention to. Once I kind of am aware of where they start to pop up, okay, I'm going to bring my arms back down. And my job this time is to keep my rib cage placement down, okay? I'm going to show you in just a second sitting up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to engage what's called imprinting. I'm going to hold my ribs down towards my spine and in, basically. And then I'm going to lift my arms just to where I can lift them to where my ribs do not pop up, okay? I want them to stay down, and then I'm going to lift back down, okay? And then I'm going to practice several times while keeping my ribs down and in, which I'll show you sitting up here while lifting my arms and engaging those muscles and keeping those ribs down, okay? So again, the down and in, what do I mean by that? So if my ribs are here, my lower parts of my ribs, you can feel them if you grab on right here. So basically, I think about them just melting into my body. So in towards each other and down towards my pelvis, okay? So instead of my ribs being flared out through here, they literally, just like when we were practicing our breathing and they come in, this time I'm gonna bring them in and I'm gonna hold them there, okay? You should feel a lot happening right here in order to do that. You shouldn't feel it in your back. If you do, soften your intention a little bit, okay? Again, we start slow and gentle and we build over time, okay? But we have to get the foundation, we have to get the right muscles and not other muscles kicking in. So down and in, melting those ribs, gluing those ribs, right, to each other here, being able to hold that as we lift our arms up and back down, okay? So that's your practice here. So imprinting or engaging your ribs in your Pilates rest position and then lifting your arms up and down, practicing being able to hold the ribs there.